Surrey Central, it's a disaster. We've been in touch with a couple of homeowners in Surrey Central over the past couple of weeks. These people bought their places in 2021, 2022, and they're looking at the market right now and wondering to themselves, can I at least break even if I sell? Those have been tough conversations because these homeowners really didn't like the story that the numbers are telling. Let's get into it. Surrey Central condos, you're sitting at a home price index of $453,000. And inventory, a whopping 757 listings. Sales last month, just 66. That's a 9% sales to actives ratio. Or, in other words, it's over 10 months of inventory. Now, let's compare that to Coquitlam. The home price index is way higher at $724,000. And inventory is much lower at 547 condos currently on the market. And as for sales, last month there was 98. So you're sitting at an 18% sales to actives ratio, double where Surrey is sitting at right now. So while Surrey Central is frozen, Coquitlam is actually moving, even at that higher price point. That contrast is everything. In Coquitlam, homes are actually getting traction, whereas in Surrey, they're just sitting for months and months. And when you drill into the specifics, it's even worse. As of right now, today, there are 162 homes that have been on the market for over 150 days. And the highest, 442 days, well over a year sitting on the market. Coquitlam has less inventory, better value, and actual real buyer activity. And that's why sellers in Surrey Central are frustrated right now. They're not just competing. They're absolutely drowning in competition. As a buyer, this is a dream. This is your playground. We're writing offers well below ask price for our buyers, and we're actually getting these offers accepted. But as a seller, it's brutal. It's not enough just to be reasonably priced. You have to look like an absolute steal of a deal because buyers are flooded with options, especially in Surrey Central where a lot of the homes look the same. So you might be asking yourself, why is this actually happening? Well, in Coquitlam, the demand is coming from actual end users, people that want to buy these homes to actually live there. It's near transit, there's good job opportunities, there's schools, there's shopping, there's everything that you need as an end user, as someone who wants to live there. And these kinds of fundamentals attract buyers who want to be there long term. Plus, the newer inventory that is coming to market in Coquitlam is typically a little bit more diverse. It's not just cookie cutter stuff, and your choice of location is frankly just a fair bit better. Meanwhile, in Surrey Central, a lot of the inventory that's coming out is really more meant for investors, not actual residents. The market is absolutely flooded with one-bedroom condos. They're all about 500 square feet, they're all in the same area, and they're all finishing at about the same time, meaning a lot of them are trying to be sold all at once. This wasn't organic growth. This was a speculative house of cards. And then interest rates shot way up. Investors who never intended on holding onto their products long term, they're now trying to bail out. Because if they hold onto these homes and actually rent them out, they're going to be losing money month after month after month. But the problem is, they can't assign their contracts. Nobody wants to buy them. So they're in survival mode right now, trying to basically lose as little money as possible. And the demand side of the equation, well, it's gone. End users, or the people that are looking to buy in these homes that want to live there, they don't really want to live in a building that's full of rentals, nor do they want to buy in a building that has 30 homes that are all identical, all for sale, all at the same time. And the investors, they've moved on. They're trying to find cash flow in other provinces or even down south in the States, or they're just parking their money. They're holding it on the sidelines for the time being. And that's not just bad news. It's devastating. And it means that there's probably still room for those prices to keep falling. If you're trying to decide whether right now is the right time to sell, there's a link in the description below. Click on it, book a time to chat with us. We'll give you the real story. We're not just going to sit there and try and convince you to list with us. So how impossible is it to sell in Surrey Central right now? Well, let's compare it to Coquitlam. They're neighboring cities with wildly different outcomes. One city, you've got inventory that's moving, and the other one, it's locked up tight. I'm Angelo with the Atlas Group. I'll see you in the next one.